Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane.
We're all fucking naked right now.
We're all naked playing with a calculator that makes music.
TI-83, baby.
We're here again in Troy, but not everyone's in Troy. That's fucking right, baby.
So we gonna do the intro like we normally do, or we're just gonna skip around?
We're just gonna yell at each other.
Yell at each other.
I'm here with my lovely producer Brendan.
Hello.
And my brother Chris.
What's going on, guys? This episode of Everyone I Know is brought to you by Audible.com. If you want a free audiobook and a trial membership to Audible.com, you go to audibletrial.com/DIK. They don't
Micro
pay
machines.
us. They don't pay us.
If you want to support Everyone I Know in a direct monetary way and don't make us sell you dick pills, don't make us sell you security systems, don't make us sell you a sock membership, because who needs a sock membership? You certainly don't. You can go to patreon.com/Everyone I Know. And we got little awards that you can get coming very soon. Our Pengus candles.
Yep.
It's been minted and molded, baby. We just got to wait for the colors to come in because I'm not giving you guys white candles. Okay? This isn't church. We got a fancy boy guest for you this week. A long-awaited guest. A long, frustrated guest. We're so sorry it's taken so long to get you on.
Six times.
6 times? Really? That's how many times?
Yeah. 6 times.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, dude.
Every time I had a different topic, and it never happened.
It's our cousin Collin. What's up,
hey, guys.
Collin?
Oh, not too much. Just rocking and rolling over here.
In Rochester?
Yep.
Ah, gotcha.
He's in the apostrophe Chester.
Yeah.
Not to spoil the magic. Yeah. I don't get the privilege of checking out the Troy Castle.
One day.
Tomorrow is the big game, TM, or the Soup Bowl, or the Super Duper Bowl, or the Super Owl, Colbert, or the Super Bowel. I'm going to take a huge shit tomorrow.
I'm definitely going to take a huge shit tomorrow.
Collin has a very particular Twitter that is, it's a little bit like Santa Claus for Twitter because it's active one day a year.
It's true. So I run the Totally Real SB Facts. SB could stand for whatever you want it to be. It is like Andy said, it's a podcast, or it's a Twitter page, not a podcast. Definitely not a podcast.
It's a podcast you read with your eyes.
And you don't hear anything. It's active one day a year. I live tweet the big game.
Big game, TM.
Yeah, TM. TMCR. And it's mostly for people who don't give a shit about actual sports and just want to fill their minds with some very interesting real things. Maybe at the end we can go through some famous tweets from that, because that shit had me laughing quite a bit.
Funny.
I think it was before the EIK Twitter was reposting other people's stuff. So I think but from my personal Twitter, I think I reposted like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah. And it's just like as soon as they came out, they were great.
What was the handle on that again, Collin?
It's a TOT Real SB Facts.
Gotcha.
Totes real. Yep.
Tote Real SB Facts. Yeah.
Speaking of the big game
TM,
that's coming up tomorrow because we're recording on a Saturday.
Yep.
I won a contest.
Chris did win a contest.
Yeah.
Where you have free pizza, baby.
Yeah. So one of our friends works at iHeartRadio, and so this is I'll probably put this out tomorrow morning. So if you're listening and you're in the capital region and you have nothing to do tomorrow and you want to come over and eat some shit food from Price Chopper,
don't say that. Great food from Price Chopper.
Hit me the fuck up, because I entered a contest like earlier in the week. And I won, so they're showing up with like an ass ton of food from Price Chopper.
They're gonna murder us with pizza. That's what they said.
It's gonna be wonderful. So
this is drowned in delicious marinara and cheese.
Yeah. It was the Kevorkian Pizza Challenge. Assisted suicide via pizza.
So if you're in the capital region and you know me enough to have my number, just hit me up or online. I guess I don't really give a shit. If you
or go to his house. Yeah. I almost said your address.
Fucking address, dude.
Well, it's a number between 1 and 100. It's a type of tree. You can figure it out.
You really shouldn't be mad at him if he says your address. I'm the one that should be mad at him because I'm the one that's going to have to edit it out.
Yeah. So don't say my address. All right, so moving right along here. we're
Chris
gonna
lives
do
at 2 Boogaloo Avenue.
No, fuck.
Yeah, if you want to know where Chris lives, you can just follow TOT Real SB Facts, and I'll tweet it out sometime during the game.
Boogaloo Avenue, the great Boogaloo tree, my favorite species of tree.
So something we haven't done in a while, and I hear about it just about every day of the
Sorry,
week.
Dad.
We haven't read an Old Man Minute. So, as is tradition now, apparently, because I can't read, I guess.
Brendan's our dad now.
Brendan's going to read
To be
the
fair,
old...
if it's anybody's fault that you can't read, it's probably your dad's fault.
It's very true. It's very true.
Damn. Damn, dude.
Got him. Got him. But yeah, so Brendan's going to read the Old Man Minute.
He had like 2 jobs, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
Greetings, EIK fellas. In the unlikely event Evil King Christopher allows this to be read, a special shout
Why
out
am
to
I
my
Evil
nephew
King?
Collin. Uncle Bastard sends his best to you and Rachel. Let's go. Topic 1. Superpowered pets. You mentioned Lucky and Xander, but did you forget Sasha? That mammoth, white, and buff German Shepherd lab was a Gurkha warrior with teeth instead of the traditional kukri. Kukri? Whatever.
Kukri.
Kukri is a type of knife.
Topic 2. Find your furry persona. You two don't need to dress up as animals. Just lose the shirts, wear shorts, and you'll look like you're auditioning for the role of Larry Talbot in The Wolfman.
Fair,
accurate.
fair,
Fair
fair.
enough.
Cut
Topic.
steep, but fair.
Topic 3. Podcasts and podcasting in general. My dad wrote a porno. I could get into that just to see you guys squirm. How about spank your baby to the poetic musings of Alex Jones? Or maybe beat off in front of mom hosted by Louis C.K.
Oh God.
Got him.
Love old
Got
man.
him.
P.S. It's day 35 of the shutdown. This ought to be a tax season to remember. Little dated.
Yeah.
It's a little dated, but
He sent them to me like right after he listens to the
yeah,
episode.
it's been on,
So it's been about a
on
week.
hold. Yeah. Actually, before we jump over to topic number 111111, I have a little thing that I made specifically for you, Colin. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, just 1 second.
Put some stink on it.
Hey guys, it's our cousin, Collin. Collin. Collin.
Okay. We get it.
No, shut up. I want more of this. I'm just gonna soak this in.
Collin. Our cousin.
Can we start the fucking podcast now?
Once it gets to 30 seconds, I can make it my ringtone.
Without further ado, we're moving on now to topic number one.
Can you do a little more of the song and then do your Satan character and make Pizza Man jokes?
Yep. Yes, I can. Don't encourage me. Okay. I'm topic 1 this week. And first of all, the original topic that I was going to do here was a real grinds my gears segment about the word engineer, because both Chris and Colin are engineers.
Yep.
And it just makes me very upset that, you know, like an engineer and like a choo-choo engineer are the same word.
Yeah, it's real bullshit. I wanted to drive a train.
So
They just
there's-
wouldn't let me.
So one of the software engineers that I work with is a big train enthusiast. So he has like all his like profile pictures for all of our stuff at the office is just him in a train, and like his like description is like, you know, software engineer by day, but real
Engineer.
by night.
It's so fucking stupid, dude. An engine has nothing. The word engine doesn't actually even make sense
Yeah.
for what it is. Engine means to design, like engineer, to design something. Anyway, this fucking grinds my gears. Triangles and fucking tubas, dude. All right, here we go. My topic this week is something very near and dear to us as children, and since we all went to the same high school and grade school and stuff, our cousin lived down the street from us back in New Hartford, New York. I want to talk about school lunches, the classique
Ooh,
school lunch.
yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys? Just snap judgment right now. What do you guys have?
Chicken
any
patties.
okay.
Oh shit! I was gonna say that. I was gonna go with the. I see. I must be weird because I really like the cardboard pizzas.
Dude, that cardboard pizza is
cardboard pizza
decent.
was okay.
It's decent.
No, like the pizza that we had at our high schools and junior high schools and elementary schools, it wasn't really that cardboard like Ilio's pizza, because that's my shit.
You like Ilios?
Hells yeah! I got some the other day.
Did I ever tell you about the time that me and Olivia You can guess at our mind state at the time. Don't worry about it.
I was going to say you
Employers-
guys were real
Very
high.
happy.
No, we weren't. We were having just a great time. We ate a Celeste pizza, but
Okay.
we also had Goya Maria crackers with Nutella in between, nicknamed Smunchums when you make the sandwich with that. Then you take the sandwiched cracker, you fold the Celeste pizza over it, and you just eat it like a taco.
Okay.
What?
Try it.
That seems like a lot. Oh,
it is a
Jesus
lot.
Christ.
And you know what? It's rewarding.
It's rewarding.
Okay, so you're saying your tippy top is chicken patties, Chris?
Hell yeah, dude.
Colin's tippy top is rectangular pizza.
Yes.
Did you guys forget about Italian dunkers?
Holy shit!
Oh.
Italian dunkers. Garlic cheesy bread to the uninitiated.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's not cheesy bread. It's not just any bread. It's a fucking hot dog bun.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
You got to be
man.
resourceful.
It was a hot dog bun, wasn't it?
And then just like straight up Don Pepino, like canned
Yeah.
sauce, like
Yep.
just canned sauce put on the steam table and just warmed up slowly over the course of 3 hours.
I remember seeing one of the lunch ladies open up a giant can, much like that. And I got to say, to a young, impressionable mind, that took away all the magic. Like, I thought they were back there, slaving away, making food for all of us. And I'm like, they just get them out of a can?
Now, dude, everything's from Cisco, baby.
Everything's from Cisco.
I mean, what else do you want from? I mean, Cisco gave us the thong song. He also gave us hot dog buns, and pizza sauce,
Yeah.
and chicken tendies.
I've worked at enough, like cooked at enough places that just use Cisco food really make my heart hurt because it's like there's no artistry there.
Freezer to fryer, baby.
That's all it is.
Okay, I'm gonna go through some of these lunches, and you can tell me what you. I want like sense memories. Like I want
Okay.
you guys to close your eyes and picture yourself in the lunchroom with these.
Got it.
Okay, how about those Hood ice cream cups with the wooden spoon?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. I mean, how could you go wrong?
Well, I always liked the because you lick the underside of the lid, and it wasn't really
Oh.
the same texture as the
It was
rest
like
of.
dehydrated ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Now I know that usually
Strawberry milk.
strawberry milk.
Strawberry
no,
milk.
chocolate milk. Chocolate.
No.
In
I always
cartons.
got the chocolate milk, but when they had the strawberry milk, that was a treat. You didn't see it all the
Okay.
time, so
Fair point.
I'd always get the strawberry milk when it was there.
This brings me to an idea that I had, which is there was a lot of eating of like paper and wood in class lunches.
Go on.
Well, like okay, when you eat the Hood ice cream, you have the the wooden spoon stick.
You don't eat the spoon.
You don't have
stick.
to eat it, but like
You
it's
don't eat it.
But that's an inextricable part of the experience of eating that ice cream is having the wooden taste in your mouth. Same thing with a little carton of chocolate milk.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. I see what you're
You
saying.
got
You got the paper
Paper.
taste. Okay, so did you guys know anybody who drank normal milk instead of chocolate milk
No, I
every
wouldn't
day?
associate
no,
with somebody
God,
like
no.
that.
It was a waste of time.
The fucking
Yeah.
cops, that's why.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're kids too, right? We like milk.
Hello, fellow teen. I walk on the wild side. I'll have the 2% milk. Were you guys a 2% household or a skim milk
No,
household?
we were skim.
We were
Yeah, we were
skim,
skim,
too.
too.
We've been ridiculed our whole lives. It's good to have a fellow skim milk person on the
Yeah.
cast.
Get that sweet, sweet water milk.
Okay, what about like Taco Day?
Yo, Taco Day.
Dude, yes.
Okay, but tell me what.
Okay.
Close your eyes and tell me
All
what
right.
are the constituent parts of the taco that they would give you.
So,
What?
go
It
ahead,
was
Colin.
like it was like a flat tortilla, right?
Okay,
It
no,
was just
so
a heart.
Here we go. Okay, I knew you were going to walk down this line, right?
All right.
So I myself am a very staunch supporter of the soft taco. Crunchy tacos are inferior. Everybody knows it. If you disagree
Yes.
with me, you're incorrect. So I was always soft taco boy. The soft tacos that they served at our lunchroom were so fucking gross. I would get the hard tacos because
Now,
they were like
the tortillas
the
themselves?
tortillas were like this weird filmy, like kind of like a scab, but like a sweaty scab. So like like if somebody like tripped and fell in the sauna and like skinned part of their leg, and just a flap of dead skin. That's what it was kind of like.
You're just describing store-bought corn tortillas.
Yeah, to some
Yeah, but no,
extent.
it's like this. It had
were-
this like filmy like.
I feel like they were like extra
Gelatinous.
durable. Like they're supposed to be
Yeah.
like the kids are gonna fuck up these tacos, and I'm
Yeah.
not about to have tears on my fucking red tray.
They
Okay.
need, they need to be ready for the war.
It's true.
It's rations. You see, what I remember is like the room temperature
Everything was
Velveeta
fucking
style
room
cheese.
temperature.
But yeah, I don't know why the cheese just stood out to me in my mind when I went back there. It was just so unusually warm and like that.
Unnaturally.
Yes. I mean, the meat was hot, but like the cheese just
Yeah.
they didn't. I feel like there was just some health code violations going on there.
I want to quietly just bring a class action lawsuit against Marfa
Yeah.
Central Schools.
Yeah.
The question that I have to you guys is, and this might be an aberration of my own imagination, but
An aberration of my own imagination.
I know, right? It was
That
so
sounds pretty good. I like that.
Did they give you the tacos in every single part of it was in a souffle cup? Like every single part was
No,
in its
you're-
own
you're-
plastic cup?
No, you're making that up.
They didn't give you the tacos assembled though, did they?
Yeah, they went boom,
Yeah,
boom,
they
boom.
just stacked them
Yeah,
on.
stacked it up. You get 3 tacos.
Yeah.
No, you get
I don't
double order,
know.
get 3 tacos.
I for some reason I'm picturing in my mind a cup with like tomatoes and lettuce and maybe like cheese and sour cream in it, and you would just take that and ploop it onto your tacos, and it taught you resource management skills.
I don't. I think you're making this up.
No.
I don't remember it, but I also drink a lot, so my mind is. I'm kind of like what's his name from True Detective at this point.
Russ Cole.
Russ Cole. No, from the new season, which
Oh,
is awesome. by the
Mahershala
way.
Ali.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali.
The second season was really the high point.
No, that was the
okay.
best season, man. Anything with Vince
Don't
Vaughn
even
in
fucking
it.
joke about that.
Oh my god, I forgot Vince Vaughn was in it.
Yeah,
You know
dude,
who else
it's
was in it?
fucking
Rick
weird.
Springfield.
Fucking what's his name's in it too? Colin Farrell's in it.
Colin Farrell, dude.
Dude, did you not hear me? Rick Springfield.
Who's that?
The guy that sang Jesse's Girl.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, what?
He's like the
Jesse's
Well, I know the song. I wasn't confused on that.
Chris,
No,
it was
yeah.
a song about like dating your friend's girlfriend.
No, I-
To Jesse's girl.
I-
Go ahead.
I'd explain what character he played, but I straight up didn't understand what was going on when I was watching the show.
Yeah, it's a bad.
Was
bad
there even a
season.
murder in that season? I didn't even make it that
Yeah,
hard.
some guy got shot by somebody with a bird mask on, and then that was pretty much the high point of the series, and that was like right
Oh
in
my
the
god,
beginning.
was he okay?
No.
I didn't make it.
No. His career was ruined by being in that show.
Yeah. Third season though, looking pretty good. I watched this week's episode before I came today. To put me in a nice
Oh,
cloudy
dude.
mood.
You watched it and then you came right away.
Yeah.
Final ending credits song.
Oh yeah.
Warren Zevon.
Yeah, it was Warren Zevon was the closing credit song. Fucking Desperados Under the Eaves.
Yeah, I played it for Olivia.
It's a great song.
Okay, how about the Thanksgiving meals that they would give
I
you?
wouldn't fucking touch that
You
shit.
wouldn't touch
Would
it?
not fucking
Oh,
touch
I was
it.
all about
It
it.
was disgusting.
Okay, Colin, tell me
Yes.
the parts. I'm very interested in the way, because everything comes down to the tray. Okay.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
was the Thanksgiving meal arranged in your memory?
Okay, so you had the primary slot.
Yes.
You know, and then
Big-
you had all the little offshoots, and then the spot that was strictly for your milk.
Yes.
Well, it said milk on it, I think.
I
no,
think
in the styrofoam trays.
the updated containers
it would
had-
say
had
milk.
milk,
yeah.
It had the milk
Yeah.
spot.
That's when they when the washer broke and they didn't have trays that day. They would
Yeah.
pull out the
Yeah.
styrofoam. They're like,
Dude.
fuck the planet.
I don't know why, but I loved it when we got those because I'm like, one less step today, boys.
Just throw it out. Okay, Colin. So you have the main slot. What is on the main slot for the Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, it's a very thin, very dry haunch of turkey, and then just potatoes, and then just some nice brown gravy.
Okay, here's what I remember.
Wasn't there cranberry in there too?
There was cranberry, but that was in the offshoot. That was in a souffle cup on the side.
You have this obsession. They did not give us.
They
souffle
did cups. There were so many cups.
There was not.
Okay, here's what I remember. I remember that they didn't give you like a turkey leg or like a piece of turkey. In my mind, it was shredded turkey, and then it was put on top of like mashed potatoes. Like the main mass was the mashed potatoes. They went plopped it right in the middle. Then they took the gravy ladle, pushed it down into the mashed potatoes, put the gravy on, then took the wet turkey, put that in there, okay?
Yep.
And then they gave you your corn. They're like, corn? And you're like, yes. And they're like,
Corn.
And then they were like, you get the cranberry yourself from a souffle cup because it was there. It was there.
I don't believe it. All right, so we're glossing over something pretty big here.
What's that?
The elephant in the room. If you can't tell, folks, we did not bring our own lunches ever.
I was not a lunch bringer, boy.
No,
No.
Our parents didn't love us enough
I
to
don't
make
think-
us lunch to bring in every day.
I feel like it was more to teach us to be nice to service workers.
That's
Maybe.
that's a good point.
One thing that I was going to say on that note, since we all were school lunch buyers every
Yeah.
single day,
Yep.
do you remember the day when you had to bring in the cash, when you had to smuggle the cash into school and give it to them? Because they would do it on an account. Like you would give like
Well, no.
20, you'd bring in like $20 and that would set you up for like a month or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yeah.
how anxiety inducing? Was that
No.
anxiety inducing for you? Were you-
Not for me.
Did you just go out and bully someone and steal their lunch money?
No, I would just,
No,
okay.
where the anxiety came in is when you ran out of money in your account and you forgot to tell your parents.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh
they
god,
let
you're
you-
going
they're
down
gonna
the line.
fucking feed you.
They let you slide for a little bit, but
Yeah.
then they broke your fucking
Yeah.
legs.
Well, there was
and then threw a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at you.
Oh
So-
yeah, that was the auxiliary. If you didn't have money,
Yeah,
they would give
they
you a PB&J, which is fucking dumb because like
it's fucking shitty. All right, so I was a bit rotund when I was around like sixth grade and stuff, and I remember one time didn't have any money. My account was depleted. Did not know that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I walking up and what do I see? But I see chicken patties today.
Oh.
Motherfucker, that's gonna be a double order for me.
oh
Thank you
yeah,
very
double
much.
lunch.
Yep,
Yes.
give me that double lunch. So
Do it again, one more time.
Do it again. So I'm walking up to square up with with the lady. She's like, Chris, you don't have any more credits. I'm like, she's like, do you have any money for this? I'm like, no. She's like, well, you can only have one chicken patty. She takes the chicken patty off my fucking tray
no.
and just leaves me with one chicken patty. So then I ended up like mentioning it to mom. Like later in the day,
Yeah.
she like called the fucking school and screamed. I was like, "You don't think we have fucking money? Don't you dare take food off my son's tray!"
My boy gets 2 chicken patties, 2 buns, and 4 souffle cups.
And look what happened.
Yeah.
Look how tall he ended
Yeah,
up.
no, my hair fell
My
out.
hair fell out. It was total malnourishment.
Dude, I still fuck with chicken patties. Like,
Well, yeah, who fucking doesn't?
because
Communists.
I mean, you can still
I'm
be a
drinking my
communist.
water.
You can still be a communist and
Yeah, it doesn't-
chicken patties.
Chicken patties don't know a political side.
Exactly, they're for everyone. You just drank my fucking.
Yeah, I said I was gonna drink your water.
I
went through mine.
Have them sip and drink it all. Are we reverting to high school right now? Is that what's happening?
I'm in that mindset now. I'm gonna go beat you up in a little bit.
Give me a fucking swirly. Collin, you're lucky you're not here. Chris is gonna
Yeah.
take your goddamn lunch money.
I had a fucking bunch of Wendy's before I came, and I watched True Detective. I'm real thirsty.
Were you thirsty because you're watching Mahershala?
Yeah,
You got
dude,
that
it makes
thirst?
me fucking thirsty.
Do you guys have? I have a theory that Mahershala Ali is actually really old in real life, and they just
Yeah.
they do young guy makeup on him.
He's too fucking good, man.
He's so good at being an old man.
He's so good at it.
Okay, can we talk about tater tots?
What is there to say about tater
yeah.
tots that has not already been said?
All
Are
right,
they
let's-
good?
Yes.
They're
Really?
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
a
think-
definition of fine.
Yeah, they're,
I would
they're
say
okay.
that they
I
are
prefer
bad.
fries.
I prefer fries.
Yeah, but I'll
Tater
still eat
tots,
them.
they're not crispy all the way through. Why are you eating
You gotta
potatoes
get
if
the
they're
deep
not
fried
crispy?
ones.
Saying that tater tots are bad because they're not fries is like saying a hamburger is not good because it's not steak.
Damn.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna say hot dog or something. I'm like, that's a different animal.
Damn
But
it.
nope, you said
This is
steak.
fucking bulletproof logic, man.
You can't fight with that one.
God damn it, Brendan. Actually, I have a question for you because you're like a little bit older than us. Are these all the same lunch items that you had in your
Yeah,
school
this
lunches?
is exactly the same shit that we
Okay.
had. Definitely the pizza. I think that's like permanent. I think cavemen were eating that square pizza.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody goes without pizza. I've said it so many times.
Fridays,
Pizza
bro.
brings you together.
We had the pizza. I mean, the chicken patties, obviously. I don't really ever remember doing tacos at my school.
Okay. Racism.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
a little backwards.
I
We
do-
were more tolerant and
wall.
woke.
we definitely did hot dogs. And we did hamburgers a lot, and
We
they
did
were
some
like
burgers.
the thinnest, driest
Oh, they're disgusting.
burger patties ever.
I think when we were in high school, there was like always burgers.
I
Like I
never-
think
I
that there
never
was something
got-
where like they had like a menu item and then they had a couple auxiliary shit that was always there, like
I
salads.
never
and
got
burgers.
I never got food inside the high school when I was
No,
in high
I
school.
would
always
just go
went
to the
off.
mobile station and steal stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah, we were.
There was no like leave campus.
Oh, I thought you were saying steal stuff, but we weren't allowed to do it either.
No.
But I
Yeah.
did it all the same.
No, you
Yeah.
couldn't leave campus. There was actually a thing where there was a pizzeria butted up against the school, and they would hang out around there to catch kids going to get pizza for lunch.
They stand there with like a big fan wafting pizza fumes at
It
you.
was just like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, it was like we even used to like we weren't supposed to. We would drive on our lunches and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and once high school rolled around,
Yeah, that was it. Was I don't think I ate one meal at the high school
I would do it when I was sad.
when you were sad.
When I was sad and I didn't want to leave campus, I would
Yeah.
eat in the cafeteria. Okay, well, I guess this was a love letter to
Yeah.
high school and grade school lunch.
Yeah.
I think that what would you guys say if you had to? If you would, okay, here's the question: Would you pay? Because I think it was like a fucking $1.50 or something.
$1.25.
$1.25.
$1.25.
Would you guys pay $1.25 and eat a school lunch right now?
Yeah.
If it was popcorn chicken,
Oh, popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken was no rules, just right. Nobody was doing single lunches that day.
Yeah, dude,
Everybody
that was the
dubbing
double
on 'em.
lunch day.
so yeah, $1.25. I'm in.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, that's like a solid deal for
Yeah, well, it's-
popcorn chicken.
Yeah, you're trying to feed the children, man.
That's true. I guess they weren't really trying to make money on that, right?
They shouldn't have been.
Oh, so you want to eat lunch? Well, not. Let me see the fucking money. Money talks. Bullshit walks. PB and J for you fucking plebes.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on now to topic. Number two. That's you, baby.
So, yeah, I'm topic number 2. And before I get into my topic, I need to say that first of all, it's a would you rather. It's a very important one.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been asked to friends. It's been asked to coworkers. It's been asked to celebrities.
Ooh.
Like I push this shit around.
Wait, hold on a second. Of that category, Colin, we're the celebrities, right? We're not friends or coworkers.
No.
Right? Okay, good.
I think the most the biggest one would be Adam Savage from MythBusters.
You've asked him this question?
I've asked him this question. It's on YouTube.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
you're the celebrity then.
Yeah.
Must be. And it has never failed to be very divisive.
Ooh.
All right. I like it.
So
Okay.
the question is, would you rather have an extra pair of arms beneath your normal arms or a prehensile tail? Now there is some subtext to this. In both situations, you can find clothes that fit you properly. You're not considered unusual for having the new appendage, and it doesn't get in the way of things like sitting down, putting your arms down, or anything like that.
Okay.
So function isn't like a regular function isn't a problem, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, clarification on the second set of arms. Are we talking like Goro from Street Fight or Mortal Kombat style?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Another question. The tail. What kind of tail did you say that was?
It's a prehensile tail.
So what the fuck does that mean?
Means you can grab stuff,
Oh,
swing
sweet.
around.
Can I have both?
No.
Kind of the point, Chris.
Topic over. I'll take them both.
Yeah, thanks. Slap both on me. I like it. Perfect.
I'll take a double order chicken, popcorn chicken while you're at it. Thanks. Thanks,
a couple
cousin.
of patties on top. Thanks, cousin. See you at Christmas. See you at Christmas. I love you.
No. Only one. It's
Okay. So what
Okay, would I be mistaken by a god by a group of people?
as a god?
Yeah, as a god.
No,
Could
because
I be
nobody's
worshipped?
treating you. Nobody's treating you differently.
you're not unusual.
That's fucking.
Chris wants to be worshipped. Clearly.
Yeah, obviously.
No, all right. We can do scheming at the end.
Okay, of course.
All right. Yes, obviously. You do your homework, then you get to eat your dessert.
Okay.
All right. I got a question. How strong is this prehensile tail? And what is the strength of the arms versus the prehensile tail? Because my question is, why would you want just one appendage when you could have two? You know?
It's true.
Well, it would be like your normal arms. I mean, they're the same size,
So
same muscle mass.
very strong. Very strong. Scary.
Yep, scary strong.
Cannot pet children cats, without being very careful not to crush them.
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially like Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Very cool. Very legal.
I do like the idea of having a tail just for the fashion of it.
That's like what I can't. How long's this tail?
It would be about, I'd say about half your body height.
I think
That's
that...
pretty short tail.
Damn. Got him, me.
I don't
Self
think
burn.
that's unreasonable.
Self burn.
Yeah, actually, the tail. I think that I've seen like calculations, like if humans had prehensile tails, like monkeys, how big? It would actually have to be pretty big because I think the definition of it is that it's opposable and it's usable like an appendage, but it also supports your weight.
Could I use the tail to spin around like a propeller in the water and propel myself forward?
Like Miles' Tails of the Sonic series.
Yes.
No, because he has two.
Oh fuck. You could do it maybe underwater, but
So-
not in the air. You're not going to fly through the air.
Let's get down to it. Which one of these new appendages, or which group of these new appendages, can you do the most weird sex stuff with? Because that's really where the question is, and where the answer is going to lie.
It's true.
Okay, like you got 4 hands, you can do a lot with 4 hands, but you got to
Smack
fucking
4 butts, baby.
But you got a fucking sentient fucking snake tail thing. That's like kind of having 2 ding dongs.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Damn.
I'd watch the language, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's probably getting in some Japanese
Yeah, we're getting
hentai
into
area.
tentacle porn area.
But I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
I mean, we're very sex positive on this podcast. You know, we
Yes.
accept all kinds.
There's no kink shaming.
So
Baby, I want to use this on you. Oh, no, that's weird. No, you don't understand. It's prehensile.
It can support my whole body weight. Okay, think about what it could do to you.
yeah, get up in your guts with my tail. Well, that was gross.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's the end.
We're going to edit the podcast.
We're canceled.
Just
Self-canceled.
Just self-canceled.
Okay.
You can do more weird sex shit with the tail. I'm going with the tail.
I personally see.
No, I want the 2 extra arms.
Well, here's the thing. If I have 2 extra arms, I can do a lot more things than I can do with the tail because I've got 2 extra arms, which means 10 more fingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
I could juggle really good.
You can
Yeah.
wear many more rings.
Yeah, tons more
my
rings.
God, the rings.
Yep.
I could flex on people twice as hard.
It'd probably be a lot easier to masturbate too.
I think it'd be the same.
No,
It'd be a lot easier to masturbate 4 guys.
That's true.
Well, there it is.
Oh yeah.
I guess I was only thinking about the personal situation in
Yeah.
that, and I was being selfish. I'm sorry.
You got a couple extra
Yeah.
hands, you know. You gotta.
I mean, you do more push-ups. You know what,
Yeah,
Collin? Give us some guidance. What are
Yeah.
the people that you've asked?
Okay.
What did Adam Savage say? Of the
He said
Mythbusters?
tail.
He said
And
tail. He would
didn't,
say
he didn't
fucking tail.
elaborate very much on it. Though I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised that you're both leaning towards the arms. If I'm reading the room correctly.
I think that the choice here we have to weigh is: do I want to do crazy weird sex stuff with the tail, or do I want to have an extra set of arms that I can do more tasks?
Or do I
with?
want to jerk off 4 guys?
Or do I want to jerk off 4 guys?
I have a very simple, straight
of course you
answer.
do. What's up,
I'm a
Brandon?
musician. I'd rather have 4 arms because I could play
Yes.
4 instruments at the same time.
Well, you could play 2 guitars, or
The piano.
4 pianos.
Yeah, imagine playing the piano with 4 hands.
Imagine playing guitar hanging upside down by your tail.
I do think that in combat, the tail would be pretty dope because you just do
In
a spin
combat?
move. Yeah, in combat.
Yeah.
You do a spin move. Oop, I've tripped you. I've tripped you.
You can hold a knife with it. It's prehensile.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, you can hold 2 knives with 2 extra arms also.
I feel like, here's what I'm thinking. For sneakiness sake, I think the tail is advantageous because nobody's going to see that thing until it's on top of them.
Or inside of them.
Or exactly. And And with the arms, they're going to be like, oh, it's a Goro. Hi, Goro. How are you doing? How's your day?
Is the tail hairy or is it like smooth like
Smooth
a penis?
like you. Well, I think
it matches your body hair.
Okay,
So in
so
our
patchy.
case, it's hairy.
yeah.
It's very hairy.
I would imagine it's got to be as hairy as your ass because it's coming out of your ass.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's not. That's
That
not a good.
Lebanese
That's
heritage
yeah. That's
is
not.
coming out.
Here we
That's
go.
not a good look.
Here it is. Free scarf. Nice fuzzy scarf in the wintertime when it gets cold.
So you're gonna.
Okay.
I'm going to wrap my tail around my neck. I won't choke myself. I control it.
It's just kind
I
of
am
gross
the master
because,
of
like,
the tail.
Like, because that tail is just like hanging out by your asshole all the time, and you're just gonna wrap that around your face.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
What? Think
that's
about
fucking
wiping your
gross.
butt with the tail.
Yeah.
You could use the tail. Your hands are
That's-
completely clean.
Yep.
And then you can
That's
go
an
off.
interesting
or-
idea.
Or if you got the extra 2 sets of hands, one hand's just your poop hand.
That's true. It would be
It's just
easier to
always
designate
poopy.
a poop hand with 4 hands.
It's just that one right there. That's the poop hand.
Okay.
Now, I thought I was going to come in and I was going to have to defend my 4 arms. I had a whole list of, characters that have 4 arms, benefits of 4 arms, dangers of having a tail. Like I had this listed out. I was ready. I was going to come in and I was just going to start fighting people.
Well, Colin, you know what? If you won't debate me right now, you're a coward because I'm on Team Tail.
Are you? Okay.
I'm
Well,
a monkey
let's
man.
go
I have to do it. Come on.
Yeah, I know. That's why I made that pie chart.
All right. Tell me why I can't have a tail.
Yeah, sell it to us.
All right. So when you're talking about people with 4 arms, you got Goro, who's the most obvious one
And the meanest.
and the meanest. True. But you're also forgetting about Shiva, his female counterpart.
Yeah, that's right. It's 2019. Don't forget about Shiva.
There's Machamp and Graveler
Oh, yeah.
from the Pokemon series.
Yeah,
True.
those guys are good.
General Grievous.
Oh, yeah,
from
but
Star Wars.
he's a bad boy.
He is a bad boy.
But so you're just naming off different people with 4 arms. What's wrong with having a tail?
Yeah. You know who's got a tail? Kid Goku.
Yeah.
All right. You know who's got a tail? My cats.
Not prehensile.
Oh, fuck. You know who had tails? The little baby monkeys that I gave craisins to at the zoo when I interned there, and I wasn't supposed to give them raisins, and then they would fucking tattle on me when I came near them because they're like, "Give me raisins," and I was like, "Listen, you little capuchans, don't fucking narc on me, and I'll make with the craisins when my supervisor's not here." And they're like, "Raisins, please, we have a thing going." And my
So I see who's calling the shots there.
Yeah, I mean, they're little monkeys, and it was funny because they come up and take them out of your hand. You had to hope that they wouldn't bite you because then you'd probably get rabies.
Probably.
They had tails, and they were nice, and they would masturbate. Sometimes I do, too, so...
So why can't we have a tail, Colin?
Well, the most obvious one that people go to as far as like having a tail is hanging upside down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that's
Really?
But-
They don't go to the weird sex stuff first?
no. One person did.
Just me?
No, you're
No.
abnormal. You're weird.
Hanging upside down, though it has small benefits at the start, can get really bad after a few minutes when all the blood rushes to your head. It can cause your pressure behind the eyes, dizziness, disorientation. There's even some cases that people have died by hanging upside down for too long.
Sounds like a party, dude. That's what we do every Friday night. We get a little dizzy.
a little dizzy.
Get some blood rushing to your head. You do that for free? For free,
Pressure
my man?
pressure behind the eyeballs.
Yeah. I do that manually with my hands. I go up through my mouth and I push them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's your choice. I'm only here to tell you about all the benefits, like we said, playing instruments. You can hold all 4 of your cats at one time.
Oh, that's a good point. That'd be pretty cute. It'd be a cute picture.
If you get a lot of groceries, you can hold just an infinite amount of bags.
Well, guess what, bro?
I can already hold an
no
infinite
problem,
amount of
bro.
bags.
Yeah, I'm super strong. I carry
Yeah.
all the bags one trip.
That's not a
one trip
that's not a
crew.
benefit.
We're in the one trip crew. It's a one trip crew. We do one
What-
trip
what
and we
is-
hurt
what
our
is-
fingers carrying too many groceries to the door. Carrying too many groceries to the door. That's a new song.
Uh,
I like it.
Just work on it. Get that ready for the next cast.
Mm-hmm.
So which one of these two situations that we may have found ourselves in would make us the most money? Let's get real here, and it's going to be the tail because
It's
people
tail.
want to get fucked by that tail.
That's Chris.
That's
You're thinking so small because prostitution is not as profitable as you would imagine.
if I can do some freaky sex shit,
You can charge whatever you
I
want.
can charge whatever the fuck I
Exactly.
want, dude.
It's a limited supply.
Exactly.
It's true. You can get those freaks with the rich freaks. You got to
Yeah.
make sure to get the rich freaks.
Yeah, and my tail ain't gonna get anybody pregnant.
That's a good point.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, my question about this is: are we the only person on Earth with these, or are there others?
It would be everyone I've asked this question to. So,
Okay, So Adam Savage is there. Adam
Yep.
Savage is on my team.
He's got a tail. He's in my harem.
Oh my god! So you're a madam of a brothel.
Hell yeah.
Featuring Adam
Yeah,
Savage.
dude,
who's-
it's one of the big polls.
He's busting myths all over the place.
He's busting more than this, motherfucker.
Oh damn!
Buttholes.
Yeah, I get it. You're nuts. You're busting nuts.
Busting. You can't. The tail wouldn't ejaculate.
No, the people who he's putting the tail. You know what I'm saying? They're busting. They're loving it. Anyway,
Buttholes.
moving on. Canceled.
Well, we guess that Audible subscription goodbye. Yeah. Our sponsor.
Doesn't
No,
fucking
dude.
matter.
We got it. We'll get the audio version of the Kama Sutra,
Yeah.
tail edition, 4 hands edition. Okay, there it is. There's the scam.
That's it. Oh, that's,
New Kama Sutra for these new humans.
Okay.
You say new sex moves. There's a whole plethora of sex moves that come from having extra arms. You can hang from the ceiling. You can do pull-ups at the same time. While you're smacking body parts.
Get 4 guys off.
Exactly.
Yo, imagine all the Fortnite dances you could do with forearms.
You could do Fortnite dance. You could actually.
You could dab on it.
You could double
fucking
floss.
Like you could floss and dab,
Yep.
or double floss, like you said, Colin.
Or do the Millie Rock while you floss, while you dab, and then back into the Millie Rock.
do the Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap is not a dance. I'm going to send you to dance school, my friend, and you're going to learn that Fetty Wap is the guy that did "Baby, Won't You Come My Way." Do you know that song?
No, I don't know that song. I just think Fetty Wap's funny.
It's a good. He's got
Fetty Wap.
cataracts. He's got one eye. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know, you know what he doesn't have though? It's 4 arms.
Or a tail. God.
Okay, here's the question.
What's the question?
If you had one of these, Colin, you are firmly in team 4 arms.
4 arms.
Chris, what is your team? Because you've really been a spoiler. You've been the devil's advocate back and forth.
Yeah.
You got 1 foot in each side.
So what I'll say is forearms in the day, tail in the sheets.
That's not how it works. You don't get 4 arms, a tail, and a double popcorn chicken. You must choose.
During the day, I got 4 arms, and at night, I got 4 arms and a tail, baby.
So wait, during the day you have 4 arms, and at night you have 4 arms and tail.
Hell yeah.
So do you just turn into like a were monkey? Like what's the? How does that even work?
Yeah, then
You gotta
Vegeta
pay me.
fucking.
You gotta pay me to find out.
Oh my god! I can't wait till this podcast thing breaks, and then you suddenly have a market for your prostitution, and then we just see what weird shit that you're into. If you got a tail only at night, you know that Vegeta's coming, and he's gonna cut that shit off, and he's
Yeah,
gonna say,
he's the
"Don't
one-
say I didn't do anything for you, kid."
He doesn't want me turning into
A monkey.
a monkey.
Giant
right?
monkey.
Yeah.
All right, but if you so Chris is refusing to pick a side. Colin's 4 arms. I am tail man. Can we give ourselves a moniker? Mm-hmm. Maybe as a group or something like that.
Ooh,
We'll be the Appendage Amigos.
the Appengers.
The Appenders.
The Appengers. I like it. Tail for your slot.
All right.
That's the name of my brothel.
We've empowered Chris too much here. He can't handle this kind of responsibility.
Dude, I'm on so much, what's it called? So much grease from that Baconator.
I can see it in your eyes. Your eyes are bloodshot and you're sober. It's weird.
I'm not all here, folks.
All right. We're moving on now to topic Number.
Yeah. All right, folks. Topic 3 today. And before we, so I have 2 topics I wanted to do, but I'm only gonna do one of them. So it's
Because that's the format of the show.
that's the way the show works.
And
But
we already established you can't have 2. You have to pick one.
Chris
All
refuses
right.
to choose.
so before I pick which one I'm going to do, I have to ask you a question, Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Fire Festival?
I am.
All right, cool. That's what we're going to do then. So if if you are uninitiated, I don't know what fucking rock you've been living under, but there was this fake music festival where like Blink-182 was supposed to play with Ja Rule was part of this dude Billy, whatever the fuck his name was. Billy
Fitzgerald.
I don't fuck. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh,
But
Patrick.
They scammed a bunch of
Rich
affluent
dipshits.
to go to Pablo Escobar's island. It was not Pablo Escobar's island. It's fucking amazing. Recently made a documentary about it. One on Hulu. There's one on Hulu. There's one on Netflix. Watch the one on Hulu. It's better.
The one on Netflix was made by the people who perpetrated it.
Yep. So, I want to hit a couple things, and then I want to play a little game. So,
Okay.
First thing I want to hit on is, did you watch the documentaries, Colin? Either one of them?
I have not.
Okay. But you've been following it, though. You know the story.
Yeah.
First thing I want to say is, fuck all of those people. Like,
Yeah,
the people that
everybody
went
involved
and the
suck.
people
Yeah.
that set it up. Fuck y'all.
Well, basically, if you're American in the situation.
Yes. Yeah.
The people from the Bahamas were fine.
Also, did you guys know that it was an application? Fire was an application
Yeah,
first that was supposed to allow you to like book people.
It was like Tinder for
Yeah.
artists, where
Yeah.
you say, I'll pay you $20 to come, sing at Billy's bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah, yeah.
And then they say, no, thank you, or yes, I'd love to. I don't have anything going on that Saturday.
So, with all of that said, everybody kind of has an idea what Fire Festival is. And this Audible subscription is not really working out for us. This Audible trial isn't really working out for us very well.
/EIK.
Patreon, people are giving us money. Thank you, Colin, because you're one of our patrons. And thanks you to all the patrons. But, man, we ain't going to get a fucking Lambo with that cash.
Okay. Yeah, we got to get a couple Lambos.
I think you know where I'm headed with this.
Our new Fire Festival?
We're making a festival, music
fuck
festival.
yeah, dude.
Okay.
So I thought this would be a good platform, our
Absolutely.
podcast to come up
Absolutely.
with
Yes.
some of the ideas. So now one of the biggest things with Fire was they had Ja Rule. We need
Ja Rule.
no, he's tainted, he's fired, he's canceled.
Right. That's true. Good point.
So we want to get somebody who's also down on their luck a little bit. Maybe he's looking for some
rebirth.
Some rebirth. I'm thinking Soulja Boy. Now, why am I thinking Soulja Boy? Because he was selling bootleg video game systems recently.
Yes, he was.
And he needs a boost. And he does have that one good song.
He's got plenty of good songs. Soulja Boy's actually
Really? I only know the one song.
You need to check out some of his other music, my friend.
Or by one of his many gaming stations.
The Soulja Ring. The Soulja. Yeah.
He's actually regarded pretty well in certain circles in the hip hop community. I guess he was an innovator in certain senses. But one thing that I will say about Soulja Boy is that he is definitely an entrepreneur, and I think that he would be right in here.
I think he'd be here for the fraud and
Here for the hustle.
Here for the hustle. Like he would be down for this. Now,
He hates Drake too.
perfect.
Yeah, so let's do an anti-Drake festival. Say no suspected pedophiles allowed.
Jesus Christ.
Because
Can
Drake.
I throw out a celebrity from the old times? I think who
Absolutely.
needs a bit of a boost. I'm going to say Mark Summers
Mark Summers, who's that?
from Double Dare
Oh,
fame.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Him and fucking Soulja, man. Like that's perfect. That's a power couple right there.
That's the new Run the Jewels.
You got your elementary school times and you got your high school times.
Yeah.
Right there.
That would have been middle school and college for me.
Well, you're
But-
old, so that's a problem. You're canceled.
I'm canceled.
Okay. So we got Mark Summers.
Yep.
Now is he doing Double Dares on stage live? Is he doing Double Dare live?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's hosting it. Yeah.
He's the MC.
All right. Okay, hold on. All right. how about this? Mark Summers leading it, and we got Soulja Boy family against someone else. So we need to figure out
yes,
who are they going against.
Who's down on their luck? I mean, Smash Mouth is still touring.
Yeah, they're a living meme.
Papa Roach.
Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe Papa Roach. I think I'm cool with Papa Roach. No, actually, Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Because
what?
Nickelback,
they don't need the money, do they?
Nickelback recently said they want to make a metal album.
Okay, let's get Nickelback with, some real metal
Creed.
artists. Creed. And that's the metal artist. Well, if we get Creed involved, we can get T.I. Because T.I. saved the guy from Creed's life. Did you know that?
I did.
What's his face? What's the guy's name from Creed?
With thumbs wide open.
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp jumped, threw himself from his balcony.
Because he's part of Creed. We've talked about this before, and I think Brendan said it was because he realized that he was part of Creed.
Yeah, he realized that Creed sucks, and Limp Bizkit rules.
Where is Limp Bizkit in this?
They're there. Okay, they're the second
Fred
day. They're the headliner
Durst.
the second day. But yeah, Scott Stapp threw himself off a balcony and landed on T.I.'s balcony, and T.I. did like CPR and stuff on him.
Jesus.
So T.I.'s a hero. Scott Stapp sucks.
Okay, so now we need to make some outlandish claims about what's going to be at this festival.
Okay.
We got to figure out where it's going to be.
Okay.
We got to figure out the name. I'm thinking about just calling it Fraud Festival.
I mean, they can't. It can't.
Just right on the nose with it. Like,
Honestly, they can't sue you if you say it's fraud.
Yeah, like up front, we're stealing your money.
yeah. It's like Fraud Festival. Give me money.
Maybe we'll spell it cool, like how Fire did it.
Yeah.
FYRE. We'll do FRAWD.
Yep,
Fraud Festival. Okay,
Where's it going to be?
Where's it going to be?
Alaska.
Mall of America.
Oh, Albany, New York has the world's largest Walmart.
Sure.
Yes.
We could do like an ice flow in the Antarctic.
No, Trash Island.
Oh, Trash Island.
The Pacific. It's the size of Rhode Island, dude. We got plenty of room. They're not going to have any of the issues that they had at Firefest.
Oh, God. Probably smell the same, too. Mm-hmm. All right. So I had one more idea for like the headliner.
Okay.
So the headliner, it's going to start off with like, you've had a great day on the Trash Island, right? Mm-hmm. You've been defrauded the entire way.
All your money's been taken.
It's gone.
You're going to debtor's prison when you return to the States.
Yeah, because when you buy a ticket for Fraud Fest, you give us your social security number also.
Social security number,
bank
account,
bank account numbers,
power of attorney,
everything.
Oh, power of attorney.
We're selling organs at the end
Yeah.
of this. We're going to the next level.
So you're sitting there, you're jamming, fucking. I don't know.
Limp Bizkit's playing.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit's playing,
but Limp Bizkit's playing out of a PA off an iPod.
they're wrapping up, and then you hear, "Hey now," and you look up, it's fucking Smash Mouth, and you're just getting into fucking Smash Mouth, and then out of nowhere you hear, "What? Magnus? How the fuck do they work?" And it's fucking ICP joins them on fucking stage. But then. Out of nowhere, who's fucking hungry? Flavor Town,
and burgers are just raining down from the ceiling.
Guy Fieri bursts out of the Trash Island.
He actually breaks through, and then water starts pouring up. The trash starts to sink down to the bottom of the ocean.
And then he flips his hair back in slow motion.
And then the Trinity is completed, and then the world ends.
Honestly, if you bring those three men into one area at the same time, it does open the eye of Sauron, and Sauron can see you.
I think you guys are forgetting something.
What's that?
What's up?
Oh, God, the Bare Naked Ladies, of course.
And then out of nowhere, on a jet ski.
Bare Naked Ladies.
All four of them are stacked on one jet, because that's all we can afford.
No, I'm thinking, instead of a jet ski, can we have Bare Naked Ladies kamikaze the island?
He's from the district. It's bam.
I got one more for you.
Oh, a little bit of Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba, man. Like,
Okay.
Man, I love that one song they ever made.
Honestly, that whole album is actually,
It's actually
kind
pretty
of
good
kind
album.
of dope.
That's a pretty good album. actually.
It has like a lot of like European or like British like electronic influences in it. Very good. Anyway,
It was a little too serious for what we're talking about.
okay. So we have let's recoup what we've thrown a lot of
My heart
spaghetti
is
at,
racing.
We've thrown a lot of spaghetti at
My
the wall.
heart is racing. I am rock hard right now.
We've thrown a lot of spaghetti at the wall. Let's scrape some down and get it on our plate and see what we actually have here.
Okay. Hot,
so,
hot.
so we have Trash Island.
Yes.
In order to get there, you have to be perhaps paratrooped in. You have to parachute in, or can you land on a trash island?
Oh no, probably not. So I think what it would have to do is we'd just get like an airliner and just cut the side of it out and just kick people out. Hey, I've never parachuted before. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, we can't land on it yet. We just need to add more trash to it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so we need to spend some time
Dumping trash into the ocean.
Into the ocean. Okay.
We'll take some of those styrofoam trays from high school.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're parachuting down onto the island.
Yep.
You're landing.
Yep.
You're
Immediately you're greeted by what's his name?
Billy from Firefest.
Yes, Billy from Firefest.
But we
He's
have-
in a gimp outfit. That's
Yes. How did you know?
really.
Yes. I was gonna say ball gag. Okay, so he's in a gimp outfit. We've cut his side. He's bleeding. He is.
It's really infected too.
He's a corn
Oh,
king.
yeah.
By the end of this festival, we will burn him like Burning Man. It'll be like Wicker Man too. It'll be like, burning me won't make your festival not fraud, you bitches. And then of course Soulja Boy is there. He's there and he's saying stuff to you like, this right here is my festival. That's Pretty Boy swag. If you don't know that, Chris, you're giving me a look like I'm a dog and I'm speaking for the first time.
Scott Stapp is there. He's got his hands inside of both giant nostrils, trying to find a flag.
Oh yeah, because they're doing the double dare thing.
Oh. Well, that's day one.
Day one is double
Day one
dare.
is all double. There's no music. There's no fucking music. Anybody fucking sings, you're going off. You're going into the fucking ocean.
You go into the ocean.
You guys know this is more or less already an SNL skit.
really?
Is it?
When they made fun of the Gathering of the Juggalos.
What do they do?
There's like, we're going to have live alligators. Everybody gets a pitchfork.
I mean, to be honest,
Although, to be fair, it's hard
to be
parody
fair,
Gathering of the Juggalos.
it is true.
But what you're describing is
Yeah.
basically a Gathering of the Juggalos without ICP.
Yes.
To be honest, I would go to a gathering of the Juggalos.
Honestly, when you
I
really
would-
sit down, close your eyes, throw away your judgments and your conceptions of it. Are we not all juggalos?
Woo, woo.
No,
I mean, oh, thank you, Colin. Saved us.
I've never sprayed Krylon on my face.
What is Krylon?
You prick a man. Is he not a Juggalo?
Does a juggalo not bleed? If you paint his face, does he not look like a clown? Woo woo. Okay. Okay, so your day one is all double dare. In order to get your tent, you have to crawl through the nose. In order to get food, you have to fight another man with those like Q-tip sticks on top.
No, we're not going to worry about food. There's plenty of food in the garbage.
Good point. No
All right,
doubt.
and if you don't want to eat the garbage, fucking fashion a fishing pole or in the ocean.
Oh no! I mean, just put out a 6-pack ring. You'll catch a dolphin. Have some mahi mahi. All right, second day. We promise there's going to be music. Oh boy, do we promise! It's going to be Limp Bizkit, followed by
yeah.
Creed, followed by Scott Stapp featuring T.I. saving his life. Then
Do they reenact it?
Oh yeah. We are by the end of this. I want to humble before God and country Scott Stapp and Billy fucking Hummadoo Fire
Is it solo?
Festival. Billy,
He's there.
oh, it's gonna
He's
be
fucking
huge.
there.
Central
Because you
New
know
York.
what? It's he has to be there.
Oh, he's our sponsor. All throughout Fire.
No, he's the hype man. He comes out between every band.
Oh no, but he's also the sponsor. They're dropping Hyundais on the island. I want to kill everybody that comes to this. I want them to know that this was a mistake, that we
Jesus
tricked you.
Is there any way that this trash island can have a volcano?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll
think it becomes reality. That's the other.
That's the first tenet of Fire Festival is that
you mean
you're
Fraud
only-
Festival?
Oh, Fraud Festival,
Yeah.
but right. I'm sorry. Fraud Festival is that if you will it is no dream, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the slogan.
So I think what we do is we get some of these jet skis and we push the trash island toward a volcano. And as we get to the volcano, it erupts and it murders everyone. Once again, everyone dies.
But not us. We're not there.
Oh, fuck,
no,
I'm not going to that stupid fucking festival. Are you
We're,
crazy?
we're in a helicopter circling.
Yeah, that's what that's where we
with
make,
high-powered rifles.
that's how
trying
you
to
make
escape.
exactly the most dangerous game. That's where we make the real money.
Yeah.
Is that we sell passes to be on the helicopter.
Yes, and we also sell their fillings and shit.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we're
We're
harvesting organs. When you come in, we're going to remove your liver. It's not going to matter. You're not going to have to detoxify your blood because it's going to be on the floor very soon.
Take somebody's boots just yeah. It's a classic. That joke really worked.
All right.
Well, if you take their boots, they're just going to use garbage to cover the feet, like plastic bags and shit.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah, good
you know
for
what?
them.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Honestly, you know what? Fuck Fraud Festival. New Society. Trash Island. See you there.
Oh shit! What do we say? You want to wrap this up here?
I say we wrap it on up. So, Fraud Festival will be in, let's see, like 3 weeks?
Yeah, probably.
That's about
Something
enough
like
time
that.
to plan
Yeah, I
this.
think so.
I think we can get the trash island over to the volcano by then.
Make all checks payable to. How much is it going to cost? How much is the ticket going to cost?
Oh, $40,000.
Yeah, easy.
If you want a villa.
Yeah. If you want a villa, it's going to be about $40K.
Yeah, the trash villa. If you want a trash grotto, that'll be $10 million.
If you want to work the festival, that'll be $5,000. But
we
you
were
also
going to
get
do a
work.
volunteer program, but that just was too expensive
Yeah,
for
way
us
too
to
expensive,
support.
so
We
you
can't give
need
you
to-
guys sandwiches. So
Yeah.
so make all checks payable to tote real SB facts on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes. What about the helicopter? What's the cost for that? Like, how much does it cost to be?
Oh, you got to join our Patreon at the $10 level.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah. All $10 patrons
Get to ride in the
get
helicopter.
to ride the helicopter. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Brought it back.
All right, thank you
All right,
guys.
man.
If you're still listening,
Yeah.
thanks
Thanks for
listening.
listening. We appreciate you, Collin. Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for bearing with us, like screwing up all the scheduling and shit. It was like the
And technical
apocalypse.
difficulties.
Yep,
You
and,
know what? Fuck it. It's your fault, Colin.
Yeah. We're gonna start blaming
Yeah,
you now.
That's fine. That's fine.
Do you have anything you want to plug other than your, I know your Twitter? Anything else? Anything else you got going on?
No, I just recently moved to Rochester and I'm very lonely. So if you play board games or Dungeons and Dragons and you live in the Rochester area,
Wait, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons?
Go back to sleep.
just get into contact with me. You can message me at TOTRealSBFacts on Twitter. Make sure you're following first. Patreon soon to follow.
Also, Colin, we should have you on for the D&D episodes very soon.
Yes.
Yes, and that folks, if you're
Dropping this week,
yeah,
right?
you should be seeing the first of hopefully a long line of a new episode type that we're gonna have. We're playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right. We're going to play D&D. We did the first episode. I think it went pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I test audienced it, and people thought it was
Amazing.
very, very good. And I'm sure a lot of people think it's very, very bad because those were my friends, and they have a vested interest in saying nice things to me.
What if it's not too much of a spoiler? What are your characters?
Oh, I
No,
got
I think it's a spoiler.
it's
All right.
Our types, how about?
yeah.
I'm an ASMR warlock. I'm a ASMR scourge.
I'm a barbarian,
Goliath.
Goliath, bounty hunter.
A superstar. You know.
Yeah, you'll hear in the episode. It's a whole thing. But yeah, Colin, thanks again for coming on, man. If you're in the area tomorrow and you want some food, hit me up because I'm gonna have like an ass ton of food. So yeah, that's a thing. You know where to find us on Patreon, patreon.com/everyone I know, audibletrial.com/EIK. Thank you, folks, and be nice to each other, right?
Be nice. Fuck the Patriots.
Who fucking cares?
I do.
No, you don't.
I hate them.
You don't give a fuck.
I hate them because I hate their fans.
Fair enough.
I want them to be sad.